Well, I think, for the neutral, it's probably a real good game to watch, I would have thought. I mean, I certainly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a topsy-turvy game. I felt we sort of controlled possession for large parts of the game. But, Banbury sort of made it very, very difficult for us, and they always looked to fret themselves on the break. I thought Amir, played very well. It was a handful for us tonight. I think, dominated possession. We had 2 or 3 very good chances sort of first half that we didn't take, and we obviously found ourselves a little bit frustrated at half time, being 1-0 down. But I said to the players, look, you can't sort of let the sort of result at that current moment, half time, sort of cloud all of the judgment, because large parts of what we've been doing I thought was very good. We just didn't really manage to put the ball in the net, and obviously we started the second half very well. I mean, scoring within the first minute, and but then the game swung again, didn't it? I thought the 2 goals that Banbury scored were very similar. It was balls that we got knocked down to Richards in midfield, and we didn't pick up the second balls. And he played Amir in for the second one, and then he clever pass and a great finish from the lad up front, for the third. So you're thinking, crikey, 3-1, this is going to be a big task for us. But then I think a key moment was we sort of got the second goal very quickly, sort of after the restart, and I think that then gave us something to keep going for. I think maybe if Banbury could have sort of held on for another 10-15 minutes or so, it might have been a bit more difficult. But we scored the second goal very quickly, only 1 goal in it then with 20 odd minutes to go, and you're thinking, well, we're still in the game, and we kept going to the end. And got ourselves over the line, but it was certainly a very tough game, and but I think a good one to end the season. Both teams gave their all. We come on the right end of it for ourselves, but it was I would have thought for the people that turned up tonight, a pretty sort of entertaining game to watch.
And it's a competition that recently you've been synonymous with. I think this is your 4th win in 5 seasons, isn't it now, Mark?
Actually, I think that was put in the paper, though. I think that was incorrect, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know you won it last year.
Yeah, we did win it last year, but previous to that, I don't think we'd won it for some time. That was a little bit. Yeah, I don't think that was quite right, that one. But
I think it was probably written in the same paper as you.
Yeah, we do take the competition seriously. I mean, it's not as if you've got to win sort of 5 or 6 games to win it. I mean, it's only 2 or 3 games. So I know a lot of managers sort of perhaps see the competition as something they could do without, but I think ourselves as the currently the second sort of team playing at the highest level. So you've got Oxford United and then ourselves in the National League South. It's a competition that we should be setting ourselves out to try and win it, and we've managed to do that tonight. But it certainly wasn't plain sailing for us, that's for sure. So credit to Mike and Banbury for that.
You mentioned you played at level 2 National League South. How's this season gone for you? How would you assess your season?
I think overall you would probably give it, a 7 out of 10. I think, we obviously did very, very well in the FA Cup again. Got to the first round and took Tranmere. Obviously, I think really should have beaten them up at their place. And obviously we brought them to a replay and they won the game comfortably in the end. But we've had another live TV game, this year. We finished in mid-table in our division and obviously retained the Oxfordshire Senior Cup. So I think you can say there were some positives. I don't think we're a million miles away from sort of maybe being a top 8, top 9 side, but perhaps we sort of haven't managed to go on those 6-7 game unbeaten runs. We're able to do sort of 4 or 3-4s, and all of a sudden we sometimes tend to sort of end up losing a few games. But I don't think we're a million miles away. I think you can see tonight we do play some good stuff. I mean, I did think some of the football was absolutely excellent. I mean, I thought sort of Reece Fleet in midfield was outstanding today, and linking up with Zach McEachran and Cabby and Josh Ashby, and so we do try to play, and I thought some of it was very good tonight, good to watch.
And for you, Mark, as well, let's look ahead to next season. Possibilities that you might be moving back into the National League North, is that true?
Yeah.
With the teams that have come down from the National League?
I think there's an extremely good chance. I mean, I don't think we'll have it officially confirmed until all of the playoff games have been completed, but I mean, all of the predictions and things are that we will be in the North. It isn't ideal, because in terms of player recruitment and things, a lot of our current players are sort of southern based. We've got a few local boys, we've got a couple Milton Keynes, but then we've got some London, some down on the south coast. So it isn't ideal, but in another way, it'll be a good challenge for us because there's some big clubs in that north. You know, the likes of York City and Chester, and Darlington and Kidderminster. You know, there's some big teams at that level. So it'll be a great challenge for us and something we'll look forward to. But you know, we haven't had it officially confirmed yet. But I think all of the sort of predictions do seem to suggest that it will be us that will get moved across.
And just finally on tonight's game again, your final thoughts, and a word for Banbury as well, because they ran you very close this evening.
No, they did, and we knew that. You know, we knew we weren't going to get an easy game tonight. You know, Banbury, a good side. And you know, got some good players. I thought Amir. You know, I always struggle to pronounce his surname, but young Amir, we had come through the academy here at Oxford, and he went abroad for a while and playing, and I thought he was excellent tonight. Got great feet, and I thought he was outstanding. And you know, Banbury have got other good players as well. Richards is good, experienced in midfield and does a good job. And you know, Banbury, you know, a good side, and we wish them all the best for next season. No, maybe perhaps haven't had the season that you perhaps quite would have hoped for, but you know, it's not easy. You know, it's certainly not easy, and you know, it was a good game tonight. We've just come on the end of a sort of, you know, tight one. Maybe got a sort of bit of luck when we needed it, and we finally took some opportunities. And but good game, and hopefully the people that came to watch enjoyed it. And certainly, you know, should have 7 goals and some entertainment. It was, you know, hopefully people enjoyed the game.
Well, 35th triumph in the competition.
Is it? Yeah.
I think one of those is joint winners as well, but
okay.
35 now. Right out at the top of the shop as far as the senior cup is concerned.
Okay, thanks very much.
Well done, Mark.
Thanks for coming
up and speaking to us. All the best.